Yeah, welcome to the DOJO, baby, man. Have no fear, TyKwonDoe is here, man. Listen. Now, before I even read this post, all I want to say is, I told you. I told you, niggas. I've been told y'all. And you know what's funny? A lot of the statements that I say, I love when I just see a post made by a woman or viral post, which proves what I've been saying for the longest, that guys think are myths or for some reason, because they aren't out here slaying shit. They aren't out here doing side quests. It's about to be double XP weekend. You niggas better be farming. And even for the women members in the dojo, y'all better be out here farming your XP. No excuses, man. And I say that to say, I've been telling y'all, you and a woman, you can send her to DCU, the Crib University, full ride scholarship, full tuition, room, and board on the first link. And when I told y'all, I personally don't do dates. If you do dates, if you like to take her somewhere nice, if you like to spend a bunch of money, do you. That's your life. That's your personal choices. I don't judge. Live your life. But I give y'all advice from my own personal experience and my own personal life. And this is not advice. I'm just saying. I wanted to point this out because a lot of y'all go on 5, 6, 7, 8 dates. Whole time you just want to fuck. You go on 5, 6, 7, 8 dates. You're spending money. You're spending time. And the whole time you're beating her on the bush. She knows she's getting free meals out of you. And you don't even see that you're being used. It's flying over your head. And matter of fact, I'll even beg to differ that you feel stupid the entire time. Like I said, if you want to please her, you want to take her on a date, you want to spend that time with her and enjoy it, make sure it's worth your time. Make sure you actually want to do it. Make sure that you're not doing it just because you want to fuck. Not only is that using her and manipulating her and trying to pay for pussy, but it's also a disrespect to yourself. Why are you trying to... This ain't the DLC. It ain't pay to win, my nigga. This ain't that game. Listen. I'm going to take a puff of that 220K pack, that 220,000 subscriber pack before I get into the game so I can calm my nerves. Because y'all know when I start talking about the limps, I get a little riled up. So we're going to bring it back down a notch, right? Let's get into the elite levels of the game. The post says, if I fuck with you, I'll come to your house on first date and we'll have sex. And when I told you niggas a long time ago, dates, she coming to DCU. I'm going to leave a disclaimer right here and right now. Do not give out your address to anybody and everybody. Do not just go over any woman's crib. Don't just go over there, get comfortable, have your shoes on the corner, get your socks off. You laid up, about to fucking fall asleep and take a nap in her house. You don't know who her last dude was. You don't know who her baby father is. You don't know who her ex-boyfriend was. You don't know how many guys might be outside the crib parked up, waiting for another dude to walk in, and you're that dude. So I'm just saying, be careful in anything you do. Be cautious. Don't be careless. You know what I'm saying? To get into the game, though, after that disclaimer was left, the way you go about getting a woman to come over on the first date, or you going over there on the first date, it's one simple message that she has to be able to receive from you in order to allow that to happen, or in order to want to do it. And I told you, I'm going to give you the method. Step 1 to step 1 trillion, right? Make it very simple for y'all. Number 1, and if you're not new here, you already know how much I stress this. Comfort. She has to be comfortable. That's the most simplest thing here on this list that you need to understand. She must be comfortable. Even when we get into one night stands and things of that nature, and achieving those things, it's not something that you make happen or force to happen. It's that you create the space to allow it to happen. You're just smooth. You're charismatic. You're friendly. You're calm. You give a very welcoming vibe that she can, get comfortable with, and that she can see herself enjoying spending her time with. Because the ultimate thing is, and even when I say get her comfortable, in my personal methods, let's say I'm texting a girl. It may take me one phone call, one FaceTime call. I don't give a fuck what you do. One FaceTime call, one phone call, and I can give her the impression that she will enjoy spending time with me. And the whole premise of why I've been so successful at getting women to come see me rather than having to take them out on dates. Meanwhile, she may have guys that take her out on 10 trillion dates. Is because I always was good at, let's say I get on that phone call, me and her have a banging ass conversation. I'm not even pressing her linking. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to deep down inside, oh, I want her to come over, I just want to fuck. You actually want to just take your time. Allow yourself to get to know her. See if you even want her to come over. Not just because you got a fat ass and she pretty. See if you actually want to enjoy your time with her. See if you can actually, like, you know what I'm saying? Just get to know a little bit. Or get to know her, let her know you enough to where she can sit here and say, well, you know what? Should I go see him? You know what? When I was on that phone with him and he kept making me laugh and I kept smiling and blushing and I felt good talking to him and I hung up and I was smiling. I was thinking about him and even when I went to sleep and I got that good vibe and that good energy from him. You know what? I do want to see him. And I don't care where it is. Because this is what y'all don't understand. When a woman really fucks with you. So a lot of dudes like to complain about female nature and complain about women, but I love women. I love when women are in their feminine energy because they're so nurturing. They're so caring. They listen. I say that to say, you're complaining, oh, she wants me to take on a date. She wants me to spend all this money. Do you not know how women get when they really fuck with you? She'll want to spend money on you. She'll want to put you in clothes, buy shit for you, treat you. But to get back to the method of, you know, getting her to come over on that first date, or you allowing you to go over her on the first date, DCU full ride scholarship. Once you're setting that atmosphere that she can, you know, comfortably be around you and enjoy herself and have fun with you and enjoy her time spent with you. After that, what you want to allow to happen next is you may suggest it directly. You may tell her, I want to come see you, or I want you to come see me. You can be that direct, you can be that bold, or let's say you segue into it off of another conversation. So let's say you and her were talking about TV shows or movies, and you like, no, that show ass. Like, no, my favorite show is blah blah blah. And she's like, oh, I never seen that. You know, like, and then you're like, yo, you gotta see it. Like, that show was so good. Now, mind you, remember another one of my advices: go deep, not wide. Allow her to get to know how you think, how you see things. So you talking about this TV show or this fucking movie that you enjoy so much and why it's your favorite. And you explaining this, and you just talking to her, and she's like, you know, I really like this. Now y'all vibing, y'all going back and forth. And then now you bring up watching a movie with her, or her coming over to watch a movie with you, or you coming over to see it, and you suggest it, and you do it at the end of that conversation, like after y'all already had so much fun talking back and forth about that movie or that show. And you suggest, well, come see it over my house, or I want to see it with you, or next time, you know, your first time watching, I want you to see it with me. And then you even go back into that, but it spun off of the conversation that y'all were already having. You can even do this same method even if you want to take her out on a date. But I say that to say, this is all still creating that atmosphere where she's saying to herself, you know what, I'm going to enjoy doing that. So when I get back to my point about, you know, female nature, and I love it so much, is because a woman will really ride with you to your lowest point. She will empty the bank for you. She'll allow you to sign loans in her name. Listen, women do a lot of dumb shit behind dudes that they love and that dudes that they fuck with heavy. And when, ladies, y'all can admit it or not, but y'all know it's true. So for all these dudes out here complaining, well, she used me, she took my... It was because of you. I'm guarantee you it was not because of her. And if she just a fucked up person, then she just a fucked up person. If you a fucked up person, you just a fucked up person. But I say that to say, y'all think, oh, she wants this fancy date. She wants this nice car to be picked up in. She just wants to enjoy herself. She just wants to have fun. And if she gets the impression that she wants to see you, and she wants to have fun with you and spend time with you, she doesn't care where it is. She doesn't care if it's in Dubai. She doesn't care if it's at fucking the ice cream store around the corner. She doesn't care if it's at your house. She doesn't care if it's in your backyard, in the passenger seat of your car. She just wants to see you. She just wants to spend time with you. And like I said, You can do that through a phone call. I you know why I say the phone call is the best method? Is because, to me, in my opinion, there's no greater indicator of how y'all will like talk or be around each other than a phone call. Now, if you go from a good ass chemistry phone call to an awkward vibe in person, there's something wrong with you. You just like, you got to work on your confidence. You got to work on other levels of your game in person. But for me personally, I know the levels that it goes up. I know how to text. I enjoy text. I don't enjoy texting, but I know how to text, so I don't put a lot of effort into it. I enjoy being on the phone because it allows me to have a conversation, allows me to hear my voice, allows me to hear her voice, allows me to like, you get different reactions from that direct back and forth kind of thing. And being in person, it's nothing like that, because not only do you have all of the elements from the other forms of communication, but now she's in your presence. Now you may smell good. Now she may see you like, damn, he look better in person. Now she may be looking you in your eyes and like, yo, when I look into his eyes, I just want to do all types of she might even have to control herself. But guess what? When you make a woman very comfortable, all that freaky, nasty desire that's going on in here. And listen, I have another post that I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? And I might do this on the Patreon. Let me know if y'all want to see this. Shit that I've been telling y'all about stuff like this. Let me zoom in on this and fix the crop on this. Do y'all see this? Another post made by a woman, by the way. Look at this. Me a slut? Nah, but for him, yes. Y'all think this shit is a joke? Y'all think this shit is like a joke or something? Just some dumbass tweet or like, I'm telling you. You think she's innocent? You think she's nice? You think she's so sweet? Nah, nigga. Nah. Listen, women are human. Y'all think they not goofy? Y'all think they not silly? Y'all think she can't laugh at the jokes that you laugh at? Y'all think that they don't shit when they eat, after they eat? Y'all don't think that they sleep or laying on their back or something? Like, I think that a lot of your game might be fucking up because in your head, you're telling yourself that you need to do more than you actually do, and it's very simple. If you can make her smile, if you can make her laugh, if she can have fun around you, and she's comfortable, all the other things come naturally. The sex comes naturally. You might not even have to bring it up. See, when you exude sexual fucking energy and how you talk to her, how you treat her, see, indirect things will turn her on. See, indirect things. You might even hug her a certain kind of way. You might even talk to her a certain kind of way. See, a lot of these women are sapiosexual, and you niggas just don't know it because y'all don't know how to talk. Y'all don't have any substance. So you've never been able to turn on a woman in that way. And for those that don't know, I'm gonna just pull a definition up. Sapiosexual. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let me move this. Sapiosexual. Finding intelligence sexually attractive or arousing. A person who finds intelligence sexually attractive or arousing. And sadly, a lot of these women don't even know that they're sapiosexual until they meet a man like me, a man of substance, a man of charisma and charm, a man of fun. I keep her on her toes while I'm talking about something deep. I might make a joke. I might explain something in a way. Listen, and take my time and say it so seductive. We might not even be talking about sex, but that without everything I just explained, everything I just broke down, my poise, how I explained it, how I'm showing I know how to handle things, how I show out the control and assertiveness I have, indirectly turns her on sexually. She might come in and see how clean my crib is. She might come in and see how I decorated my entire house. All the interior design. Damn, look at this paint I got on the wall. Look at this. Look at the props and tools in the background. It smells fresh and clean in here. The carpet's nice and spick and span. Your clothes all nice. You put together well. And this all turns her like, dang, he's a, you know what I'm saying? And you dudes think you need to talk about sex in order to trigger that kind of thinking in her mind. She would do it on her own. Women are nasty. Excuse me. At this point, I'm just talking. But I always, since a young age, bro, I always thought women were nastier than men. Like, me personally, not nastier than me, but I'm just saying the average woman, I feel like, is nastier than the average man. You see, we get like most men, Right, they say they have post-nut clarity. So you get your rocks off and then you start thinking straight again. They don't have no post-nut clarity. She'll be just horny in the middle of the, like, just out of nowhere for no reason, just having visions in her mind. And this is why it's so fun and easy to touch a woman's mind. You know what I'm saying? In a non-sexual way, which can lead and embrace sexuality through spirituality. See, now we're getting deep into another different topic. But I say that to say, let's say I send her a message or a voicemail, or I'm talking about something deep, right? I'm explaining something or telling her how I think, or, we're discussing a topic. Her comfort that she's getting from laying there with me or sitting next to me, listening to me talk, how calm I am, and just watch me listen to my voice. What am I talking about word for word? Where is it going? Where is it leading to? All of this will trigger that escalation on its own. And I'm gonna bring this back to the point before I give y'all too much free game in this YouTube video, is that if you cannot make her comfortable by being natural, by taking your time, not rushing, by not forcing anything, by not leading with your horniness and showing that you have no self-control, you're going to give her an uncomfortable, creepy, weirdo vibe. And it's like, no, listen, I don't give a fuck how much money you put on the table, what car you drive, or how tall and how handsome you are. Once you're a creep, once you're like a weirdo in her book, you're done. You're done. I'm telling you, you're done. You're a creep, you're a weirdo, you're like a freak. Not a good freak, my nigga. I'm talking about you, like, that dude's weird. Like, you're done. Because you'll give her the ick. She'll be like the thought of doing anything with you just makes her feel like, like she wouldn't even think like that. And I'm telling y'all, tap into the Patreon, get the one-on-one coaching. Look at the Patreon exclusive content. There's videos on there that YouTube has never seen or I've even promoted on YouTube. That's just how different the Patreon is. It's the VIP section of the dojo for a reason. Dojo to the moon till Saturn, and we leaving the solar system. Y'all know we gonna smoke that 280K pack next, baby.